March 21st, 2010. The health care bill was coming to a conclusive vote this very day. Hundreds were gathered under the south portico of the House of Representatives, protesting the bill. It was alleged that an African-American congressman had been spat upon the day before. The so-called Tea Party movement had been vilified for almost a year and was blamed for this as well. The image the media paints is of a screaming, unsophisticated, disrespectful group. But is this really a true picture? We decided to go ourselves and see. This is the portrait of that afternoon.
Well, it's exciting to see all these people out here talking. I mean, it's democracy. It's good. It's good.
You grew up protesting?
My parents, yeah, with my parents, yeah.
So why are you protesting or being an advocate for either side today?
I'm retired from protesting. That's why I'm retired from protesting.
It's an unconstitutional thing for the government to keep getting involved. I'm a British citizen as well as an American citizen. So I have experience with socialized health care and the slippery slope that...
But you know, if this bill passes, the fight's not over. We just take it to the state level, which is what we should have done in the first place. We can look at Massachusetts and see how universal care works.
I'm from Mount Holyoke College in Massachusetts, super liberal, and I'm worried about the stake that my state's playing in this whole ordeal. And historically, Massachusetts has always been blue. And
the same day in Washington, D.C., there was a massive immigration rally. Somehow, some of the marchers got the idea that this rally up at the Capitol building was against the immigration reform. When they found out that it was really something quite different, they went back to their friends.
I drove myself here.
If it walks like a communist and talks like a communist, it must be a communist.
We know that there could be meetings, but the thing is it'll neutralize what we're saying, okay? We gotta keep our message. We gotta keep our message. Okay?
Well, the message is these guys are commies.
Well, and they need to really consider what this bill would do. We want good health care reform, but not in this form.
As the day wore on, things started heating up.
That is a bunch of bunk. Only in America can you walk into an emergency room and get quality health care. You can't get that nowhere else. You can't get it nowhere else. That's not true. You can't get it nowhere else.
That's the wrong, you're misunderstanding the numbers. There's no other polite way to say that.
Because I've read the bill. I've read both bills.
So you won't be able to go to the grocery store and escort it?
Some of the conflicts challenged our stereotypes.
Hold on. See, I'm not challenging you. Hold on.
So you can't go anything, you can't drive a car, you'll be in a bread line.
He says, I won't be able to have an American, a right to be an American if it passes. No, that's what he says.
I never said that, no, sir.
Take away my right to be an American. That's what you said.
What I said, sir.
Take away my right to be an American.
That is not what I said. If you would listen, what I said is if that bill is passed, as the health care bill is passed, it'll take my health care rights away.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You know something? You know something? Take your hand out of my face. 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 I wasn't yelling, sir, but you know what?
Everybody heard you.
Let me ask one question.
Moron.
I'm an American and you're an American, and I like you for that basis alone. And that's enough.
Until we make them understand that they are in that House chambers and those Senate chambers, they serve us. We don't serve them.
Thank you for being here. You are the heartbeat of America. Thank you so much.
As the politicians were speaking, news came from inside the House.
We lost the Democrats and we're pro-life.
The House Democrats had gotten the votes necessary to pass the bill.
A tragic mistake.
What's your name?
Carlisle.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your first name?
Carlisle.
Okay, what's your last name?
Now, one of the things is you all are for health care reform. I assume you support the bill.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Okay. Absolutely. How do you feel being in the middle of this?
This is beautiful. Like this is excellent. This is a great way to represent democracy. And I think the highlight was when we were all able to sing "America the Beautiful." We were singing songs together, both sides. Like that's awesome. You know.
Have you had any bad experiences out here today?
I really can't say I have.
You know, other than the things you hear on the media, coming out here is a totally different experience.